Life is a big school. We all have to learn.
Following the instructions of the gods, Hercules went to the city of Mycenae to submit himself to Eurystheus, accepting to become his slave for 12 years. Eurystheus was a cowardly and weak king who ruled over the 3 wealthy cities of Argolide, Tiryns, Mycenae, and Medea. He did not look like a fully grown man full of vitality, but rather like an 80-year-old man who had just recovered from an illness. It was rumored that Hercules was hot-tempered like fire, stronger than most people, able to move mountains and rivers, catch wild beasts as easily as clapping hands, and defeat enemies without getting hurt. Eurystheus was afraid of him. After thinking for a while, the king ordered Hercules not to live in the city of Mycenae. If he needed anything, someone would be sent from Tiryns to give him orders. Thus began the humiliating life of Hercules. Shortly after returning to Tiryns, he received an order to set out immediately. The first task that Eurystheus challenged him with was to kill the Nemean Lion. In Nemea, there lived a large, fierce lion that was 10 times more dangerous than the lions in Cithaeron. The beast was fathered by the giant Typhon, who had once overthrown Zeus, and its mother was Echidna, a half-woman, half-snake demon. Hera raised the lion and released it into the region of Nemea, where it lived in a cave with 2 entrances. Each day, the creature would venture out to the pasture to catch livestock and destroy crops. Unlike the Cithaeron lion, no sword or spear could penetrate the Nemean lion's skin. How did Hercules manage to defeat this monster? The gods always helped the hero. Apollo gave him a bow and quiver of arrows. Hermes gave him a long, curved sword. Hephaestus forged him a golden armor. And Athena gave him a set of clothes made of fabric that she had woven herself into a beautiful shirt and pants. Hercules also made a wooden club himself before he went to kill the beast in Cithaeron. However, this fight with the Nemean lion was not as easy as the previous one. Hercules had to find the creature's cave and watch its habits and temperament to come up with a plan to defeat it. The Nemean lion was in a cave with 2 doors, so it was not easy to attack it. Hercules thought it was best to close one door, forcing the lion to return through a certain path. He then waited in front of the cave. When the beast came out, he shot arrows at it, but they bounced off its skin. He had no choice but to fight the creature with his sword and club. Hercules was careful with every blow, avoiding the creature's vicious attacks such as tail whips, left slaps, right slaps, leaps, and charges. He also had to avoid getting too close to it, as it could easily kill him. Deceiving the beast into jumping, he swung his sword and club at the lion, but to his horror, they bounced off its skin like it was hitting a rock. Hercules then fought it hand to hand, taking advantage of a missed attack to jump up and ride on its back. He held onto its body with his legs and squeezed its neck with both hands to push its head down. The lion had no way to fight back. Its hind legs kicked frantically on the ground to throw the man sitting on it down, but to no avail. Meanwhile, Hercules' hands were like a pair of iron tongs, tightly gripping its throat, making it gasp and choke on each breath. Soon the beast weakened, and in the end it was just a corpse. Hercules wanted to skin the lion and use its hide as armor and its head as a helmet. But no knife could cut its skin. He took the sharp claws of the creature instead of the knife, and he wore the armor of that battle, with the helmet of that glory, and returned to Mycenae to report to King Eurystheus. With the Nemean lion's skin armor, Hercules became invincible. No weapon could cut him. Standing on the high city wall looking down, Eurystheus was so frightened when he saw Hercules returning with that outfit. He ordered that Hercules should not enter the royal palace, especially not get close to the palace. Even more carefully, he also ordered that from now on, such spoils of war must be left outside the gate and strictly prohibited from being brought into the city. Eurystheus also gave Hercules a new, more difficult and dangerous task: to kill the Hydra of Lerna. To commemorate the hero Hercules' achievement, the Greek people later held the Nemean Games every 2 years in the Nemea Valley in Argolide. The festival was held in the middle of summer and usually lasted 3 to 4 days. It included religious ceremonies and athletic competitions. During the festival, the city-states of Greece temporarily suspended their conflicts and animosities to enjoy the festivities.